What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I have two things for the Mustang and one thing for the Evo. For the Evo, I have customized license plates. I'll show you guys how they look after I open up the box. And then for the Mustang, I have fuel lines and the grille. So I'm gonna open up everything and I'll show you guys what's inside the boxes. So here we go. Alright, so this is the fuel line. This is 3/8 diameter in the interior portion of the tubing. This is for the gas leak that's happening on my Mustang, and hopefully this fixes it. Alright, now let's get to the grill. Since I ordered the whole grill molding kit for the Mustang, it comes in 6 different pieces, and luckily it comes with hardware included. I was kind of worried about not having the hardware included, and I'm just super happy that they included it. Alright, and the last box, which is the custom license plate. So this is kind of a self-promotion. It is my Instagram channel and my YouTube channel. So on my Evo, I've been rocking my friend's license plate frame and South Coast Mitsubishi's license plate frame. I think it's about time for a change, and I'm gonna start representing myself. To start everything off, I'm gonna start off with the license plate frame because it's the easiest thing to do, and then I'll start working on the Mustang parts. So let's go outside. License plate frames are usually held in by 2 different bolts, and it's always good to have different security type bolts. If you guys have regular Phillips head bolts, it's really easy for thieves to just steal the whole license plate itself. It's always good to have security bolts. You don't have to do it in the front, but in the rear I recommend doing this. So I'm gonna take this off and install my new custom license plate frames. Alright, and give it a quick little wipe down. Alright, now new license plate frame. Alright, that's not going anywhere. And now for the fronts. So the fronts, I actually just used Phillips head screws, and that's fine because it doesn't have all the stickers, but there still is the chance that someone can try to steal the license plate. So if you want to be extra precautious, change out these screws too. So now on to the Mustang. Alright guys, so I'm working on the grill and I think I'm a little stumped. So let me know if you guys know how to do this. I'll show you guys what I mean. So I'm at this point of installing the grill, and if you look right here, this is the inner portion. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be slanted like this, because if it's flat, it pretty much sits like that, and that doesn't look right. So does this portion right here, does it go on the outer piece right here, or does it go on the inner side? So like this, or like that? Let me know guys, because at this point I have no idea how to continue with this. So another thing that I'm having trouble with is this piece right here. It came with a bunch of screws, and there are no places to actually screw anything in. Is it supposed to connect to this piece somehow? Like this? Guys, you gotta help me out with this one because I am so stumped right now. I've been searching online how to do it, but I came up with a blank. So let me know guys. So for now, I think I'm gonna have to postpone this install. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the fuel lines, and I'm gonna try to research some more on how to install the grill. But please let me know if you guys know how to do this, and if you guys have any diagrams or anything, please send it to me. But for now, I'll show you guys how the car looks, and it might actually be the case that my car is modified. Huh. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like and tell me if it is modified so that I can know if I can even install these in the first place. This is how the car looks. It has a couple of these holes right here. these holes. There's one right here too, but it's covered by a bolt. There's two up here, and this one, I think the previous owner, they just ground this down because maybe the hood didn't fit. This side in the middle, I have this little protruding metal piece. This one is a little bent up, but I guess I could fix that if need be. These two, which were holding the grill in place, and same for the other side. One big larger hole right here, smaller hole right here, and another larger hole right here. Okay, so now for the fuel line. The fuel line that's in question is actually this piece right here. It's actually pretty rock solid, so I think it is about time to switch it out. So to do that, I have to take off the air cleaner, and then I'm gonna have to get to this. Alright, and the fuel line is right here, connected in two places. One's right here, and one's right here. So this is the carburetor side. I already took it out last time I checked the engine. Plop it out. Alright, so this is the piece. I'm gonna reuse these clamps on the new piece of rubber. So this rubber, it's actually a little bit flexible, but it's really hard. With the new roll of hose that I got, I'm gonna measure out so it's longer than this. I think it was leaking because this hose was too short. So measure it out and make it a little bit longer, about there. Okay, so my cameras were acting a little wonky, but what I did so far is I tightened this clamp right here, made it so that it was under, so it wouldn't touch the air cleaner when I put it on top. The other one I did was right here, and this leads to over down there somewhere. So now I'm gonna try giving it some gas, and when I did last time, it would leak out of these two, one right here and one right here. It's connected, so it would leak from both sides, and I guess you guys will see it before I do. So I'm gonna put the camera right here, and I'm gonna see if it leaks. Crossing my fingers that it doesn't leak. And that, my friends, is a massive fail. So after that massive failure, I can tell that I didn't quite clamp it close enough to the edge, and that's where I'm supposed to clamp. So I'm gonna try that again. So what I was supposed to do was I was supposed to clamp it right here next to the edge, and what I did is I clamped it back over here. So I'm gonna try clamping it as close as possible to this, and hopefully that works. Round two, and this time around I'm just gonna press the gas and see if gasoline comes out. Okay, this time around I'm gonna start the car and hopefully nothing catches fire. Now time for some revs. Done that in a long time. The Mustang was down for maybe a month or so, so I couldn't even turn on the engine, but I'm glad it turns on, because the problem with older cars is getting the engine to start sometimes, and I'm glad it just started up. Today I only got 2 of the 3 things done because I couldn't find out how to install the grill, and please let me know if you guys know how to do it, because I am completely completely drawing a blank on how to do this. Even though I wasn't able to install the grill, I'm pretty content with being able to start the car and not having the gasoline leak. I mean, the gasoline leak was a bit more higher on the importance list because I don't want the engine to be catching on fire. In the next video, I'm probably going to be installing stainless steel brake lines for the Evo. So don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!